given you some idea of the upper part. It's a substantially built property. Large, perhaps, by today's standard. But I've no doubt the conversion potential has not escaped you gentlemen. The prospectus lists certain items of furniture and fittings which are included in the price of the house. Madam? Meanwhile, we are invited to take wine with our charming vendor, Mrs. Davos. Oh, Mrs. Davos, what possessed you?
Now, Mr. Winslow, I'll give you a glass of wine. You don't like my idea?
I think it's an excellent idea, huh? Just wish someone else had to carry it out.
That should restore you.
Right. Of course, I can see the advantage of having all the buyers in the house at the same time, only it's so wearing.
It's quite usual in Hungary.
Oh, indeed, yes. Well, I dare say your countrymen are more interested in the property and less in the gossip.
Gossip?
They want to know why you want to sell.
Oh, that's simple. I need the money since my husband died.
Ah, now that's another thing. You know, you really should have told me that he was so well known. Quite a lot of people have heard of him. We might have started a personality interest.
I'm glad we didn't.
Yes. Well, of course, I have told them that since Mr. Davos is deceased, the house is much too large and too isolated for two young women on their own.
That's not untrue.
And where is your delightful sister?
Anna is not my sister, Mr. Winslow. She's the daughter of my late husband.
Oh, forgive me, your stepdaughter. But you do look like sisters.
Anna is by the door talking to that couple.
You can always put the nursery in the cellar. It's a bit damp, but babies are damp, aren't they?
Yes, well, perhaps I'd better circulate
Mr.
their
Winslow.
interest.
Who is that young man by the fireplace?
Oh, I don't think I've spoken to him. He seems to be on his own. Shall I go and have a word with him?
Please do.
Mivan?
O te kondolonam.
Biztos?
Persze hodinam. Majd kiderítjük.
Mrs. Davos, I don't think you've met Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis, Mrs. Davos, our charming vendor.
How do you do?
Have you seen over the house, Mr. Lewis?
Yes, I have. Very nice.
Mr. Lewis represents the Paisley Group. They manage several large country houses, you know, turn them into country clubs.
Oh, that would be a pity.
No, not holiday camps, Mrs. Davos. We try to maintain the atmosphere of a private country house.
Yes, and Mr. Lewis tells me that the isolation is a positive advantage from their point of view.
I would prefer to sell it as a family home.
Oh, I'm afraid that'll be difficult.
Yes, but I know what Mrs. Davos means. You can't live in a house without it growing on you. It seems to take on all the life lived in it, all the happiness known in it.
And the sadness, Mr. Lewis.
Well, life's a package deal, Mrs. Davos.
Yes, well, if you'll excuse me, I think two of the London dealers are just leaving.
Mr. Winslow tells me your husband died recently.
Yes.
Yes, the house must be lonely, just you and your stepdaughter.
That's why we are selling. Would you like some more wine?
No, thank you. I must be going soon.
Must you?
Well, everything seems to be going very nicely indeed.
Really?
Yes, I think two couples are definitely interested. I think we can say that.
Interested in what?
Well, buying, of course.
No. What makes you think we want to sell?
Oh, Mr. Lewis, have you met Anna?
No, I haven't. It's a pleasure. How do you do?
I'm all right, I suppose.
Mr. Lewis has been telling me he knows Budapest quite well.
Well, I worked for a travel bureau once upon a time.
It sounds like a fairy story.
I beg your pardon.
Isn't that how fairy stories start? Once upon a time?
Oh, yes, I suppose it is.
You must excuse Anna, Mr. Lewis. Her knowledge of English is quite good now, but it doesn't allow her much subtlety of expression.
Don't apologize for me. If I need subtlety, I'll find it.
Mrs. Davos, may I have a word with you, please?
Excuse me, please.
Mrs. Davos, are you seriously intending to sell this house?
Of course.
Well, your stepdaughter does not seem quite so certain.
The decision is not hers to make, Mr. Winslow.
Yes. Now, please don't misunderstand me, but, you know, she's really been rather short for some of the prospects. Yes, short.
Mr. Winslow, Anna is a strange girl. Her father died quite recently, and living still in the house where he lived.
Yes, I understand.
I hope she didn't upset you.
No, not at all.
Good.
No. Well, everybody seems to have left, except Mr. Lewis. Shall I...
Join us? Please do.
Well, Mr. Lewis, do you think that your principals will be interested in the property?
Oh, I think they'll be very interested.
There's plenty of space for facilities and so on.
Facilities? What's that?
That's just jargon for tennis courts, swimming pools, you know, some amusement facilities.
I see.
You don't like the idea, do you?
I feel as if I were selling the houses sold.
Well, I'm afraid very few people have the means to maintain a house like this these days.
Yes, that's true.
Yes, well, there's nothing for it. Just be off.
Hmm?
Do you have a car, Mr. Lewis?
No.
Oh, perhaps I can give you a lift.
Are you going?
Well,
I thought you might stay to dinner. We could talk of Budapest.
that's very kind of you. The fact is, I must find myself an hotel for the night if I leave it too long.
I see.
Perhaps you could help me there, Mr. Winslow.
Hotel? Well, there's the Lion, of course. I'm not very good at this part.
Well, you're not a local agent, then.
No. I come from Salisbury.
Oh.
Yes, this is about as far as I come. Oh, wait a minute, there is a London train from the town this evening, about 9:40.
That's perfect, then. Mr. Lewis could stay to dinner, and I could drive him into town for his train.
Well, that'd be...
Well, of course, I could stay and drive Mr. Lewis.
I wouldn't hear of it, Mr. Winslow. You have so much work to do, and you have such a long drive.
Well, that's true, of course.
You were absolutely marvelous, showing everyone around. I was dreading it, and you made it so much easier for everybody.
Yes, well, I'll give you a call in the morning, tell you about the reactions.
That would be nice.
Oh, you mustn't expect too much, you know. This is a very large house, and, you know, if you'll take my advice, I think the Paisley group would be an excellent prospect.
Oh, I'm sure they are. And I know I was being sentimental just now.
All right, well, I must be off.
Good night, Mr. Winslow, and thank you so much. Mr. Lewis is staying to dinner.
Oh, nice.
I'm so glad you decided to stay, Mr. Lewis. We don't have so many visitors.
Look, we really can't go on calling each other Mr. Lewis and Mrs. Darvash. My name is Ben.
And my Yelena.
Oh, Yelena. Is that a Hungarian name?
No, Russian. My parents were Russian.
It's a very beautiful name.
My name, unfortunately, is a very ordinary one.
No, not at all.
It was my mother's name. She died.
Well, I better start the dinner. Anna, why don't you show our guests where the bathroom is? Perhaps you would like to wash before dinner. It won't be very long.
Yes, I am a bit grubby, actually.
I'm sorry about that. You would have noticed we don't use the upper floors of the house, and the dust accumulates.
Oh, no, I didn't mean that.
Oh, please, it doesn't matter. Anna,
Yes, Jelenachka?
I asked you to show Ben the bathroom.
And I will. Did you want to stay for dinner?
Well, yes, of course.
Only Yelena tends to bully people.
Not at all.
Our relationship is a strange one.
Oh, really?
We have a bond, but it's a paradox. Bonds that tie people apart. That is what you call a paradox, isn't it?
Well, I think so. Your English is very good.
Thank you. That's my father.
Yes, I noticed it earlier. He looks a fine man.
A brave man, too. He was a writer, you know.
Oh, really?
Writers used to have a difficult life in my country. Constantly having to adopt new attitudes. One day he didn't adapt fast enough and poof, he's in prison.
Oh? Then how did he get here?
1956. The uprising. He was let out. Things are not so bad there now. He might have gone back, but Yelena wouldn't let him.
You sound as if you want to.
Come, I show you the bathroom.
Just a moment. My briefcase.
It used to be the servants' quarters.
Oh?
It's big enough for us. Oh, it's getting quite dark. I hadn't noticed. Towels.
Those are towels. Thank you.
I know who you are.
You what?
I know who you are. You are from the police, aren't you?
The police?
I know why you are here.
Look, I don't know what...
She killed him. That's why you are here, isn't it?
She killed who?
My father. I'm the one who is helping you.
Anna? Anna!
Jövök! Egy perc és jövök! But we can't talk now. After dinner, perhaps. You must stay. I'm so frightened of her.
Boy, oh boy. Murdered.
Coffee.
Yeah, that was a delicious meal.
Thank you. Where is Anna?
I think she's just gone out for the moment.
Gone out?
Hmm.
Black or white?
Black, please, and no sugar.
Oh,
Thank you.
I forgot the brandy. Would you like some?
Oh, thanks. You know, the silly thing is I seem to have run out of cigarettes. You wouldn't happen to...
I'm sorry, but we don't smoke.
Yeah, silly of me.
Wait a minute, We did get some for the guests. Now, where? Ah, here. We bought them and completely forgot to offer them. Only plain ones, I'm afraid.
No, that's fine, thanks. Lucky for me. Hmm?
Right?
No, you should have held your viewing party at night time. This room. By night, it's magnificent. It looks quite different.
Parents used to say, a house should be woman's by day, a man's by night.
Now, that's a delightful thought.
Parents was my husband.
Yes, Anna was telling me about him earlier. Was the picture painted here or in Hungary?
Here. We left everything behind when we came out.
Except your husband's talent.
Talent is easily transportable.
I couldn't see the painter's name, should I know it.
No, it isn't signed. I painted it.
Really? Well, two considerable talents in one family. Hmm?
There are some paintings with me around the house. Yelena doesn't show them.
On the contrary, it is you who hid them away.
Did you know that the car battery was flat?
Nonsense. I used the car last night.
And left the lights on its flat. I just tried it. Mr. Lewis will miss his train.
Excuse me. I have a look at it.
Well, can I help?
No, it's perfectly all right. I'll see to it.
I hope you will stay.
Hmm? What do you mean?
Overnight. We've plenty of room.
But, surely...
It wouldn't be proper. I promise it wouldn't.
Look.
And I'm frightened. I mean, really frightened of what she might do.
Now, look, this has got to stop. I'm not what you think I am, and I'm quite sure Yelena isn't the monster you make her out to be.
I see.
You see what?
She's bought you. What did she offer? My father's place in her bed?
Look, Yelena is at this moment trying to start the car so that I can catch my train. Quite frankly, I shall be glad to leave.
You won't leave, she'll make sure of that.
I thought it was you who wanted me to stay.
I thought so, too. What would convince you?
Nothing. Look, if it was as you claim, then it would be known you can't hide a thing like that.
And if I showed you the body, my father's body?
The battery is flat. I'll have to telephone for a taxi from the village.
It won't get here and back in time.
I'm sorry.
Look, I could take the taxi to find an hotel.
Oh, that's not necessary. You can stay here.
No, I couldn't impose upon you to that extent.
Nonsense. It was my stupidity that created the situation.
No. No, it's very kind of you, but...
We'd both be very happy for you to stay, Mr. Lewis.
There. That's settled then. Would you like some more brandy?
Thank you.
What were you two talking about when I came in? I thought I heard someone say, body. Isn't that what she said, Ben?
Did she?
Yes, she did. I said I thought my father's body was out of proportion to his head.
Nonsense.
That's exactly what I said.
How would you know?
What?
You never saw my father, did you?
Hannah has no sense of proportion, Mr. Lewis. I better prepare a room.
No need.
What?
I've already done it.
How? But how could you have?
I did. The one we call the butler's room. We never had a butler. That's a room you use.
I don't believe you.
You see how she is. She never believes anything I tell her. She has to check everything. The guilty ones are always the most suspicious.
You didn't sabotage the car as well, did you?
I didn't have to.
She did prepare the room. How did you know he would miss his train?
I didn't know he would. I knew that somebody would.
The impertinent! I will not allow this sort of exhibition in front of our guests. I think you should leave us.
I was thinking the same. Good night, Yelenachka.
Good night. Anna, she can be so trying.
I think you showed great patience.
Practice. I'm sorry if I ruined your evening.
How?
Delaying you, making you miss your train.
Well, that's all right. I can go back tomorrow, and I had no plans.
But your work, won't they be expecting you?
They'll expect me when they see me.
So much freedom.
Well, you surely have even more.
Now,
Why now, particularly?
isn't it true? I was happy with Ferenc. That meant I had to be with him. Happiness is not freedom. Only the sad and the lonely are truly free. They have no bonds.
Yes, you mean that freedom is going away from something because you have no reason to stay.
No compulsion to stay. It's quite different. When Ferenc died, I gained my freedom.
When was that?
Why do you want to know?
Well, I wondered how painful how long you'd had.
Who are you, Mr. Lewis?
What do you mean? You know who I am.
Perhaps I should have asked, what are you?
I don't understand you.
You have seen us, Anna and myself. You have watched. You have said nothing. What sort of a man are you? Have you got a mind of your own?
I think you must be under much more strain than I thought.
Strange. I would have said that about you.
Well, I didn't get much sleep last night, and then the journey down here.
You must be under some strain. And we didn't help.
I'm sorry that in the end I turned out to be such bad company.
I feel I ought to be saying that to you. You know the way.
Yes, and thank you very much for your hospitality.
That sounds like a reproach.
No, not at all.
Good night, Mr. Lewis.
Good night. So what are you doing here?
Bang!
Where did you get that?
From your briefcase.
Now, what do you think you're doing here?
Offering what is known as a reasonable alternative.
Out.
Of the bed or the roof.
Well, the bed'll do for a start.
What did you find out?
I wasn't trying to find out anything.
You didn't find out then that she was here alone when my father died. That there was no inquest, that there is no public record, that there was no funeral, and there is no grave, except one she might know.
But you don't expect me to believe all this, do you?
Don't that. But listen. Yelena and I had one of our quarrels. Father did his best to settle it, but I felt there is nothing for it but one of my demonstrations. I left. I didn't tell them where I was going. I was gone 5 days. When I came back, Yelena was alone. She accused me of killing my father with worry. He had had a heart attack.
And you never saw your father again?
No.
But there was an inquest.
No.
Did you go to the police?
I wrote a letter. That's why you are here. You know about that.
Look, I am not from the police.
Then why do you carry a gun?
Because I sometimes carry large sums of money in this briefcase. Anyway, you ought to know that the police in this country don't carry guns.
Are the men in this country interested in justice?
Is that what they call it in Hungary?
You saw the cellars this afternoon.
Uh-huh.
Did you notice an old chest against the wall opposite the stairs?
I did.
The brickwork behind the chest is new. Between two of the bricks, there is a man's thigh protruding. Go and look. It's interesting.
are you all right? I heard a noise. I thought it was a cry.
I fell.
Fell?
Yes, fell. You know what fell means, don't you? F-E-L-L. Fell. Do you know why? I fell because I turned and saw a dead man standing where you're standing now.
Dead man?
Yeah, Ferenc. Now, that's funny, isn't it? Ferenc, your husband, standing at the top of the steps looking down at me.
Ben.
No, wait a minute. You haven't heard the best yet. He was looking at me while I was searching for his grave. Now, that's funny, isn't it? That's quite hysterically funny.
I don't have such sense of humor. Now, what really happened?
I told you.
That's impossible. I want to know what...
Is it? I tell you, I turned and saw Ferenc as plainly as I can see him in that painting.
Anna?
Look.
Anna! Anna! Can't you see she planned it all?
Oh, that wasn't the portrait I saw.
What was it then? It certainly wasn't my husband.
Look, it couldn't have been.
Then where is the painting? Why was it moved? And where is Anna?
Yeah, why doesn't she answer?
Oh, that is a familiar story. She'll disappear now. She's probably gone already. I won't see her for 4 or 5 days. Then she'll come back. She'll tell me nothing. And if I ask, she'll stare at me as though I were out of my mind. She'll say she never left the house, say I was imagining it all. Oh, Ferenc, why?
I didn't realize it. Is she ill?
I don't know.
Well, have you had her seen by anyone?
Seen? How can I? She's not my daughter. I'm not her guardian. She's over 21. When did Anna tell you all this?
When I went to my room, she was there.
Of course. And you immediately started searching the cellar.
Oh, no. She'd hinted a part of it earlier. She said she knew where her father's body was when you went out to see to the car, actually.
And you mean after that you sat here and talked to me, but...
That was stupid of me.
It was criminal. You encouraged her in this madness.
Hey, now look here.
Now, look here. Oh, you idiot Englishman. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for calling you an idiot Englishman. We came here to escape this kind of prejudice. You were not insulted.
No?
Insult. The language of poverty. Oh, Ben, what am I to do?
Well, the first thing you've got to do, you've got to make Anna face the facts. Now, she wants to think that you murdered your husband.
Not really. She doesn't want to believe her father is dead. Sorry.
Then show her the documents, make her face the facts. Once she has to face the truth that her father's dead, then she has a chance, and you have a chance.
Quite right. Now you're being real English.
Will you do that first thing in the morning, hmm?
Oh, when she comes back?
You don't think she'd harm herself, do you?
No.
Well, the only thing that surprises me is that you haven't done this sooner.
What?
Shown her the death certificate. You do have a death certificate.
Somewhere?
I'd like to see it.
Really? Why? Can I have your gun?
My gun?
Yes, I saw it in your hand in the cellar.
What do you want it for?
I don't like guns. I don't like people bringing them into this house.
Now, why should I give it to you? It might be dangerous.
Really? Why?
Because you're upset.
You think I might shoot somebody?
Having a gun is pointless unless you're going to use it.
And who do you intend to shoot?
I keep it for my own safety.
Before I commit myself to anything, can I note your telephone number?
Now, what do you want that for?
Just your office number.
Well, the address is 2125 Grosvenor Square.
And the telephone number? Really? I'm not going to pester you.
It's in the book. Look it up.
You don't have London directories.
I don't see why you need it.
You do know the number of the Paisley group, don't you? Who are you?
We had a letter from your stepdaughter.
See?
You didn't know Anna wrote to the police, did you?
Oh, the police. So you are from the police. You have identification, of course.
No, I don't need it. I'm not here in any official capacity.
That's nice. The letter was an accusation of murder, I presume.
Yes, it was.
But you are not here in an official capacity.
No. No, we get a lot of crank letters. I decided to look into this one myself. The sale provided the ideal opportunity.
Mm-hmm. And now?
I believe there are grounds for a fuller investigation.
And for you, a feather in the cap. Possibly even promotion.
Well, the idea hadn't escaped me.
Well, then, let us not waste a minute.
What are you doing?
Bringing your colleagues to speed your promotion.
That may not be necessary.
No?
No.
Really, why?
Well, because I've met you and you're a beautiful woman.
And beautiful women are exempt?
I'd like to find out a little more about this one.
What is your present rank?
Sergeant, CID.
Sorry, Mr. Lewis, I don't go to bed with sergeants, not even CID ones. You pig! You insult me with your noise!
Where's that death certificate?
There isn't one!
That's all I wanted to know.
Ow!
Now, you killed him, didn't you? Of course you did, otherwise there'd be a certificate.
I didn't kill my husband.
All right, and why isn't there a certificate?
I couldn't report his death. British authorities would have been surprised to learn that that any of us were in this country.
Illegal entry.
You're very quick, Mr. Lewis.
Yes. Alters things a bit, doesn't it? And where's the body?
Find it.
Yeah, don't worry, we will.
Oh, you liar. You didn't get the letter. You're not from the police.
Now, how would you know?
Because it was never posted.
You found it.
Of course.
Very opportune, but not opportune enough because I'm here. And I know.
There's only one question left. Why did you come?
There's somebody else here, isn't there? Now, just you stay exactly where you are. You sadistic little trot, you bitch!
Don't you dare!
No, you're quite right. We gave up beating lunatics in the last century. I ought to pity you. You! You're mad, you know that. You're stark, staring, raving mad. You ought to have been left to rot in Page.
What did you say?
Page.
How did you know Anna was in Page when the fighting started?
I know quite a lot about both of you. I have done for a long time. And of course, tonight, you've told me much more.
New Ferenc?
You don't think I'm here by accident, do you? Ferenc didn't make his last payment. He was usually so prompt, paid on the dot.
Payment for what?
Silence.
So, you are the blackmailer.
You knew my father,
Knew what a fine man that was.
and yet you could blackmail him.
Well, we never actually met. Now, the business was conducted without our meeting. My partner met your father. Now he's dead, too. Oh, killed in a car crash, quite legitimate, so I took over his assets.
Pig.
I never realized that Darvish lived in such style. I can see now that I've been far too generous in the past.
You expect this arrangement to continue?
Oh, I expect it to develop. Look, I don't like harsh words. You called me a blackmailer. I could call you a murderess. We'd make a fine couple.
Couple?
Yeah, that's right. Anytime when I've got time.
Thank you for such gallant proposal.
I don't see how you'll be able to refuse him, Yelena.
It is wild charm, kind of natural informality.
Yeah, and very informal. For instance, I'd never spoil the occasion with a certificate. Yeah. The police are going to find it very hard to believe that anyone so beautiful as you could murder. However, when they've searched around here a bit...
I could murder, as you might yet find out.
But I know you could. Like I said, I've learned a lot about you tonight.
You know so much about us, Mr. Lewis. But you don't know one thing. How we came to be in England.
Oh, you came here in 1956.
That's right, during the uprising. We picked up Anna from Page and crossed the nearest border into Yugoslavia.
But we didn't stay.
We got on a little ship, illegally. A Greek ship.
What does all this matter?
That ship took us to Cyprus. We landed there on November the 5th, 1956. We were caught getting off the ship.
You were caught?
That's right, by a customs man who came on the boat.
He was a very busy man, Mr. Lewis. Do you know why?
Because it was Guy Fawkes Day?
Don't you know what was happening in Cyprus on November the 5th, 1956?
No, and I'm sure I don't care.
The British were invading Egypt, Mr. Lewis.
So what's the difference?
They took us to a camp. We were practically alone there. Then the others came.
They were refugees, too, from Egypt.
When they began to sort out the confusion, they took our names. But they were not interested in where from we came. They assumed we were driven out of Port Said like everyone else. So they let us go.
And?
What we didn't know then, and didn't know until a few weeks ago, was that you were granted official asylum by that very busy man in Cyprus. Now, isn't that ironic, Mr. Lewis?
For you, now. Very.
All those years of worry and fear, none of it necessary. Only crime was not letting them know where we were living. They were very kind about the whole thing. They found us a leaflet.
It tells us how to apply for naturalization.
Oh, you went to the immigration department. Well, very nice. And did you also ask them how to obtain a death certificate for a month-old corpse?
No, Mr. Lewis, my wife didn't bother. It's a pleasure to meet you at last. You know me, of course.
It's a trap. You brought me here to trap me. Just keep away from me.
I was only trying to touch you to see if you were real.
Yeah. Yeah, well, your wife fell down on the job, Dava. She didn't get the gun.
No, she didn't.
Don't play games with him, Ferenc.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Calling the police.
No, you
Don't be foolish, Lewis.
You must be kidding.
I have not thought of you as a murderer, Mr.
Oh,
Lewis.
never underestimate your opponent, Davash.
Call the police, Yelena.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Call them, Yelena.
He would have fired.
I unloaded it, Mr. Lewis.
I see. You knew I couldn't shoot.
I didn't believe you would shoot.
Oh, there's a lot you don't know about me, Davash.
I need have no mercy on you.
You make it sound as if you've got a choice.
I earned the right to a choice. When I unloaded that gun, Mr. Lewis, I saved you from becoming a murderer.
Well, thanks very much.
Ferenc, please.
No, Yelena, this is between Mr. Lewis and me. Are you afraid, Mr. Lewis?
You think I'm scared of you?
No, not of me. The prisoner is not afraid of the judge, only of the verdict.
Oh, I see. So now you're my judge and I'm your prisoner, eh?
You must be your own judge, Mr. Lewis. You are afraid. And when a man is afraid, he puts himself on trial. I know. He becomes the prisoner of his own fear. And is his own jailer, accuser, judge, and jury. Even his own executioner.
Talk sense, will you?
I know what you're trying to do, Ferenc, but you mustn't. We have no right to do this thing.
What thing? Oh, you're still trying to bluff me, Davish. It's pure bluff. What can you do?
Nothing. We can do nothing. We are only the spectators in the body of the court.
All right. Well, look, we'll see who's the prisoner around here, shall we? Now, I'm going, right? Now, let's see what you can do to stop me.
Wait. What's the trick?
Ferenc, you have no right.
Elena, it's not my judgment nor my verdict. We must let Mr. Lewis decide.
Decide, Devash. Decide what?
You pulled the trigger on that gun, Mr. Lewis. That makes you a murderer. I wonder if you have the courage to do it again.
Davos, you just made the biggest mistake of your life. You forgot. You're already dead. Your little plan to get me down here, remember? Your wife and your daughter had to tell the world that you were dead.
I had not forgotten.
I can kill you and get away with it, Davos, because you're already a dead man. I can't murder a dead man, can I?
If you pull the trigger on that gun, Mr. Lewis, you are sentencing yourself to death.
No, you're wrong again, Davos, because we don't hang murderers in this country.
You are talking of the law, Mr. Lewis. I am speaking of justice.
Look, stop calling me Mr. Lewis!
Your choice lies between the two. Will you face the law as a blackmailer, or would you rather have justice as a murderer?
Ferenc, don't! It's too dangerous.
Do you want to be remembered as a martyr or something, Davos?
It's a simple choice.
Stand still, Davos!
Very well. I will telephone.
Davos, stand still! Do you hear me? I'm warning you!
And I am warning you. That gun will be the end of you, Mr. Lewis.
Look at the gun, Davos. You see that little black hole? That's death.
Mr. Lewis, that is a... Anna. I was trying to tell him. I hammered a bullet into the barrel, but the gun exploded in his face. It was too late. Anna, it was his indictment, his trial, his verdict. Was there justice, Yelena?
Call the police.